Hello and welcome to Nonno's Stories. I'm Nonno. That means grandpa in Italian. I love telling stories to kids, so join me on our next adventure. "Hey Tommy," said Fred, "you're a dinosaur, right?" "Yes, I'm a flying dinosaur, a pterodactyl. And you came to the fantastic forest because you wanted to get away from the faraway forest, right?" "Yes," said Tommy. "Why do you ask?" "Well, Ollie and I were wondering if we'll ever meet other dinosaurs like you." Said Tommy. "Well, there is someone who was my best friend in the faraway forest. I wish she could join us here in the fantastic forest." "Why can't she?" asked Ollie. "She's a really big dinosaur and a little scary looking, so people think she's going to hurt them because they don't know what a sweetheart she actually is. In fact, she's more scared of people than they are of her. And she's very, very shy also." Said Fred. "There must be a way that we can bring her here to be with us." What do you think they could do to bring Tommy's friend to join them in the fantastic forest? Suddenly, there was a sound. "Goddle-loddle-loddle-loddle, blib-blib-bleep. Goddle-loddle-loddle-loddle, blib-blib-bleep." "It's the Funny Furries," said Tommy. "Welcome, guys." "What are you talking about?" they asked. Fred told them about this problem they were trying to solve. Said the Funny Furries. "This is a difficult task, but it's not an impossible one, so there must be a solution." "I know," said Ollie. "Tommy can fly back to the faraway forest, find his friend, put her on his back and fly her here." "Oh no," said Tommy. "That won't work. She's a land dinosaur. She's much bigger than me, so I definitely couldn't carry her." "What about if we call her and tell her to shrink herself down to the size of a mouse?" said Fred. "Then Tommy can carry her." Said Ollie. "How would she shrink herself to the size of a mouse?" "With the shrinkerizer," exclaimed Fred. "I saw it in a movie." "That's not a real thing," said Ollie. "That was just in a movie, silly Billy." "Wait a minute," said the Funny Furries. "We know what to do. Follow us." So everybody followed them to their house in the forest. "Wait here," they said, and disappeared underground. A minute later, they popped up out of the ground with a great big furry walking behind them. "Meet our Uncle Frank, the biggest and best funny furry of all time." Uncle Frank the Funny Furry also had big round eyes and was shaped like a ball, just like all the other funny furries, but he was really a huge one. "The kids told me about your problem," he said, "and I have a way to solve it." What do you think he's going to say? "Have you ever seen my tremendously tremendous truck?" he asked. "No," said Fred. "We've never even heard of such a thing." "Well, it's the biggest truck in the forest. It has 10 wheels, 6 lights, and can carry anything. I bet it can even carry dinosaurs." "How tall is your dinosaur friend?" he asked Tommy. "She's as tall as the blue trees," he said. That's taller than a house," said Frank. "But no problem. I think she'll still fit in the tremendously tremendous truck. Let's go fetch her." "Woohoo!" cried Tommy. "Thank you for helping us." So off they went, all the way through the forest and down the long winding road to the faraway forest. It took them the whole day to get there, and when they arrived, it was already nighttime. "We'll have to sleep here tonight," said Tommy, "but don't worry, we'll stay with my friends." They were all so tired from the long drive, so they had dinner, brushed their teeth, and went straight to sleep. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! What's that? Said Fred. Oh, that's the rooster waking us up because it's morning, said Tommy. It's time for me to go and get my friend. So you guys wait here. I'll be back soon. And off he went. The friends were all enjoying breakfast when suddenly they heard it. Stomp, stomp, stomp-a-lump. And the ground began to shake. What on earth is that? Said Ollie. And just then, the biggest creature they had ever seen came around the corner. It was Tommy's friend, the dinosaur. She was purple and green with orange spots. She had big teeth, strong legs, and a long tail. Oh no, said the Funny Furries. Is she going to eat us? What? No, silly Billy, said Tommy. She won't eat you. She's too kind for that. What's your name? Asked Fred. Who, me? Said the dinosaur in a quiet voice. Yes, said Fred. Tommy told us you're his best friend. I'm... But she couldn't say her name because she was too shy. So Fred walked up to her, took her hand and said, It's okay to be shy. We also were shy once. You don't have to tell us your name. But I want to, she said. My name is Dora. I'm Dora the Dinosaur. Well, hello, Dora, said all the friends. It's a pleasure to meet you. Really? Said Dora. That's the friendliest greeting I've ever received. Well, Tommy told us you would also like to leave the faraway forest and come live with us in the fantastic forest, so we came here to fetch you, said Fred. Would you like to bring your family too? I don't have a family, said Dora sadly. I'm all alone. Oh, said Ollie. Well, not any more, you aren't. You're coming to stay with us. And look, Big Frank the Funny Furry brought his tremendously tremendous truck to carry you home. Huh? Said Dora. I won't fit in that truck. Of course you will, said Frank. I can fit anything in my tremendously tremendous truck. So Dora tried climbing into the truck, but her tail was too long. Next, she tried jumping onto the truck, but it wasn't strong enough. Oh dear, what can they do now? Do you have any ideas? Wait a minute, exclaimed Frank. I know what we can do. Let me see if I brought my special things with me. He looked in the trunk of the truck, and yes, there they were. What are those? Asked Ollie. These, my friends, said Frank, are ginormous balloons. I use them when I have to carry really big things. He tied the balloons to Dora and then filled them with helium. It's a special gas, like what the friends used to blow up their party balloons at home. He tied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 balloons to Dora. They couldn't believe their eyes as suddenly Dora began to lift off the ground. Just tell me where to go, she said. Wowza kapowza, said Fred. We've never seen such a thing. A floating dinosaur. Wait, I know, he said. What if I hop on your back and I'll show you the way to the fantastic forest? And Tommy can fly with us because he knows the way too. Great idea, said Dora. Hop on. And what about us, said Ollie. What should we do? You guys follow us in the truck with Frank, said Fred, and we'll see you at home. So Dora, Fred, and Tommy took off and began to float towards the fantastic forest. Look at that, said Ollie. A floating dinosaur. Who has ever seen such a thing? Woohoo, said Dora. I'm so excited. I've made new friends, and now I'm going to live with them in the new place. I don't have to be lonely anymore. Thank you all so much for thinking of me and coming to fetch me. Well, said Fred, nobody should be lonely, and everybody should have friends. And we're also so happy that you're joining us because you sure are special, and now we'll have a real dinosaur to play with in the fantastic forest. What an exciting day the friends have had. What do you think they're going to do in their next adventure? I hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to the next time.